Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Back again at Polderbaan today. Welcome to the show. You're watching AMS Live. My name is Boy. We are standing at the Polderbaan. It is Monday, July 22nd, 2024. We have a little bit of wind blowing from the southwest, south. And Polderbaan at the moment the only runway being used for arrivals. And our first airplane coming in is a 777-300ER. We have another 777-300ER arriving from the east at the moment, arriving from Delhi. The one we are looking at is arriving from Johannesburg. 737 arriving from Paris is creeping in between, crawling in between. Good morning everybody who has joined already. Apologies for the abrupt end of the stream yesterday. Don't know what happened. I saw chat messages of you guys experiencing buffering issues, and on my end everything seemed to be in normal working order. Normally speaking, when the stream dies, I also get a pop-up in Ecamm Live. Everything was running normal until all of a sudden it didn't anymore, but you guys were already experiencing buffering way before that. Wish I knew what it was. Everything looked to be working. Modem was working, all the connections were okay, camera was still working, so hopefully it was a one-off occurrence. I'm suspecting either it was YouTube or my internet connection. There says YouTube glitch. I'm not sure if it was. It was also crowded here. I'm not sure if maybe the Wi-Fi signal was worse. I have a subscription with KPN, which used to be the Dutch National Post and Telecom Company. It is renowned. It is one of the best, if not the best provider here in the Netherlands. Don't want to compromise on quality if it comes to reliability for the data. That's the most important thing for live streaming. I mean, everything withstood the searing heat of Saturday, so the weather certainly shouldn't have been a problem yesterday. Anyway, we're back with arrivals. Was severely doubting, shall I go to a new location, but there's an absence of 747s inbound and also couldn't see a lot outbound, so I figured might as well then go to Polderbaan where the firefighters are at. And also the Orange Pride is coming in. Orange Pride expected in half an hour or so, maybe even a little less already. Hello everybody, good morning Barbara, good morning Freddy, Austrian Wolf, Maria, Dirk, YouTube fan, Tina, Carbide Paradise, Bookie Meow, JD, Adriaan, Jinshin Aloha. Good morning one and all. Sounding the horn, absolutely, lekker toeteren. Yeah, as you guys can see, the grass still hasn't been cut here. I thought I saw a coot over there, but I think it swam too far to the left and now is no longer visible for us. We're not all alone. There's also somebody sitting on the bench already behind me. Right, Third airplane of the show, second 777-300 already, arriving from Delhi, 8 hours and 15 minutes underway. And outbound traffic also coming by. Got some friends at Schiphol, absolutely Wolfgang, we're all friends here. 777 KLM flight 872 arriving from Delhi in India. 777-300 the PHBVV, 3 years old, first flight December 2020. We already could see something behind it. That would have been EasyJet, an A320neo arriving from Gatwick. Now, yesterday I remarked that I still had issues with my Zoom rocker, but I also realized that I forgot to clean it with a can of compressed air. Did that yesterday, so hopefully, and thus far, everything seems to be working again normally. Fingers crossed it's going to stay that way. In the meantime, a second airplane on the glide slope and a third one is flying base and will become visible at some moment. See that Lance is also back in the chat. Mitchell, good morning. James, good morning. Mark, good morning. Joao, bom dia. Hey there, Lily, good morning. Paul H, good morning. Oh, you're not sure if you already replied or not, but I received Jendrosek's selfie from Saturday. Are you okay with it if I post it in the community section? I'm assuming you are, but just to be sure, double checking. Jendrosek already was okay with it. If you are too, I will post it this afternoon. Nice selfie of Jendrosek, JD and me last Saturday over here. The old geezers with their sore backs. Absolutely okay. I thought so, but just checking, you never know. Expect that shortly after, well, not shortly, a couple of hours after the stream will end. EasyJet A320neo having arrived from Gatwick. Oh! New photo bomber. Oh, Lance says that there was a ground incident with a Dreamliner in Buenos Aires yesterday. If we will see it arrive back today, I don't know. You can easily check if you type in the registration in Flight Radar. You can see where it is at the moment, whether it is airborne or if it is still on the ground in Buenos Aires. I did not check thoroughly what is coming in and what was already airborne before going out, so I'm not sure if it is in air or not. I thought I saw a notification of the email, JD. The second batch of pictures. We'll have a look at it later today, hopefully. Was home late, yeah, on Saturday, of course, after we also had some lunch after the stream. Yesterday went out late, and even though the stream ended prematurely, it was still a late one. I've been quite busy with also keeping up the house. I think I did do all my groceries. Back to the day job again tomorrow. They did look good, those first batch of pictures. It did look good, that first batch of pictures, JD. I think maybe with a long focal length that you were having, I think maybe a fluid head tripod like the one I am using to shoot the video with, I think that is better suited for taking pictures from moving objects than the static, although it did have a ball head, but it is still a static tripod head. I think for if you want to use a 600mm lens to take pictures, still pictures from moving aircraft, you would also have to buy a tripod like the one I'm having. Hey there, Split Scimitar, good morning. Anders, good morning, tuning in from Stockholm. Welcome to the show, mate. Delta Airlines A330 overshooting a little bit, Delta Airlines flight 72. In the background behind it should be a CRJ approaching from the east. Northeast. It's arriving from Stockholm. Frikandel speciaal, was tasty, yeah. And the French fries, I can affirm, French fries at the French fries truck at the parking lot are also very good. Absolutely. First time I tested them. Wow. BA A321 on Heathrow. Making the number 1, followed by 10k people. Wow. Croatia Airlines in the meantime having arrived from Zagreb. Hey there, Sven. Good morning. Linda. Good morning. Oh, Matthew. Apologies, not Linda, but Matthew. Morning. Rafael, goedemorgen. Yes, over here please. I can also use some cooling water. Lily says, boy, I'm hungry now. Already? After the mentioning of French fries in the morning? To be honest, I like French fries, but I'm not sure if I could eat them already this time of day. Oh yeah, the picture of Harry was beautiful. Absolutely. Well, I know that professional video cameras have mechanisms, motors that you can put on the zoom mechanism of the lenses that you attach to them, but those are specific film lenses. And basically that gives you a zoom rocker, but then of course you still need a third hand to operate it with. Yeah, in that respect, the camcorder is quite efficient device for its purpose. Okay, my hearing officially now gone. What? Yeah, that was loud. Hope it was as loud for you as it was for me. Delta Airlines flight 72. Servus Erik. Herzlich willkommen. Delta just did it again. Hey there, J-Deep. Hey there, Paul. From Leiden? Leiden or is it Noordwijk? Next up, SAS CRJ9, arriving from Stockholm, flight 1553, 1 hour and 41 minutes on the way. CRJ 900ER, the ESAC, E-S-A-C-A-E-A-C-K. 15-year-old airplane, first flight December 2008. Today Leiden. Okay, welcome from Leiden, Paul. Dirk also from Leiden. A lot of people from Leiden in the house today. Tarom behind it, 737-800, arrived from Bucharest. The third airplane that you see turn in is a 7879 KLM arriving from Cartagena. Oh dear, Maria's headphones just exploded. Apologies. Let me just turn down the volume altogether then. Okay. Dirk and Paul don't live in neighborhoods very adjacent to each other. Okay. Well, still regionally concentrated. Well, quite funny. A lot of people from the vicinity over here, and I count Leiden as the relative vicinity. Gerrit Kromhout lives in Rijnsburg. Sonderse K in Katwijk. Our moderator Infinity is also from my hometown of Lisse. And I thought I saw Jennifer also say that she also lives in Lisse. Well, zoom mechanism, the zoom rocker for the slow zoom seems to be working normally again, so that looks good. Just maybe a dust particle in the way. Fingers crossed. Sven says, in 2 weeks Castlefest. Ah, okay, that explains why there are already signs for delivery, to indicate where delivery needs to drive to. Yellow signs says leveranciers, and then it indicates where they need to go to around the road around the village, so towards Keukenhof-Bos. That explains it. Castlefest. It's always interesting if you go to the supermarket during Castlefest. You see all kinds of people walking in the aisles with fantasy clothing on. Castlefest is a fantasy festival that is being held at the castle that my hometown has. Indeed, Kasteel de Keukenhof. Are you going to go there, Sven? Meanwhile, Tarom, having arrived from Bucharest, 737-800 today. No baby bus. I'm not sure if we're going to see any baby buses. If it isn't Tarom, then it has to be from Air France. Sven is. Okay, cool. Strolling through the Albert Heijn in your fantasy costume. German Monster says, if you live in Berlin, boy, you always see people with fancy clothes. Yeah, but Berlin is a fancy town and Lisse isn't. We started the day with pretty much blue skies all over. It very suddenly, at least to me, it feels sudden, has become a bit more cloudy. More or less in the southern half, yeah, still. Turning around to the north, mostly blue still. Wind is blowing from the south, so I'm thinking we are going to see not much of the sun anymore anytime soon. I'm already standing in the shade over here. This is KLM Flight 741, 7879 Dreamliner arriving from Cartagena. Lima Alpha Delta says, no, please don't turn the volume down. If it is too loud, you are too old. I would reason the other way around. If you're old enough, it won't be loud anymore because you'll have gone deaf already. A little bit. Hey Jeffrey en Greet, goedemorgen. And all others who've joined in the meantime, welcome to the show. You are watching Amos Live. My name is Boy. We are standing at Polderbaan. Today in use for arrivals, runway 19 right. Momentarily the only runway in use for arrivals, and the Orange Pride is expected in 10 minutes or so. In fact, it should be flying left of me. Now, if there ever was a good reason to look to the left. Let's see where. Yeah, Hoofddorp. It should be right within visual range. Let's have another closer look. It is flying over the coast. No, over the sea. Just. I'm looking to my left because the Orange Pride is flying somewhere over there. And what's annoying is I think I should be able to see it if I know where I need to look. But it is like finding a needle in a haystack. KLM Malta arriving from Malta. Single Malta whiskey. Morning. K-Lo. Where the F? Oh, got it. Yeah, got it. We have a visual. Took a little, but there it is. The Orange Pride PHBVA arriving from Cape Town. Gradually turning base. Let's not forget, a bank robber is coming to town. Air Canada, flight 808, 777-200 long range. Visiting from Toronto to rob our banks, take the loot and run. 6 hours 18 minutes on the way. And why am I getting a weather warning that in my hometown it is going to rain at some point? Over weather apps. Light rain in 25 minutes in my hometown, and then after 25 minutes it'll be dry again, the app says. Okay. No umbrella with me. Well, I do have it with me, but in the car, and the car is somewhere over there behind the trees. Are you telling me that those clouds in the background are forming rain? Surely not. It has its gear down already. The PHBVA, the Orange Pride, is coming back, arriving from South Africa, from Cape Town. Flying as KLM flight 598 today. This airplane has flown 10 hours and 56 minutes to get here. Now we all know the age of this airplane by now, at least regular viewers do. 16 years in the meantime. First flight was in January 2008. This airplane is just as old as Chucky. Hey, indeed, Rafael. Imagine Orange Pride A350. That would be a looker. Although I would favor them to revert back to the gradient transition between the blue and the orange. I don't like the sharp tricolor swoosh that it has now. I'm already reminded to brush my teeth with the KLM 100 years, more than enough. See that epic is also back in the chat. Nice, good morning, perfect timing. Drew, good morning. Hey there, Jane. Who says I speak her visual language. Well, you know what they say about great minds, right? Great minds think alike. Guess we're just great minds. Hey there, Peter. Hey there, Han, good morning. Plan Watcher, good morning. Hey there, Stacy, good evening. Perfect timing, Stacy. Hey there, Dylan. My name is Boy Dylan. Right, 10 hours 58 minutes it has flown to get here. Arriving from South Africa, Cape Town. Let's look and listen to the Orange Pride, the PHBVA. Euro Aviation, morning. Perfect timing, mate. Check it out. Guess who's coming back to town? I love it when the zoom rocker works the way it's supposed to work. Guess there was a little dust particle that caused the stutter. Decent wheelie indeed, Jimmy. Long flare, Mika says. Absolutely. That landing wasn't half bad. Hey there, Henk. Goedemorgen. Marissa also in the chat, good morning. Now, just curious, my weather radar app, one of the weather radar apps just gave me a warning that in my hometown, which is like 10 miles or 15 kilometers in that direction more or less, rain was expected within 25 minutes, light rain for the duration of 25 minutes. Makes me curious. Nah, buienradar says nothing. Well, it probably won't be that bad then. Hi Jan Kees, goedemorgen. And JD has to go back to work. Hope to see you later during lunch. If not, speak soon. Take it easy, mate. Watch your back. Boy tractor in the right corner of your screen. Why a baby boy tractor? It is blue. Baby girl tractors are pink. All's clear in the tower. Let's quickly turn back. Next up, Lufthansa flight 2302. Arriving from Munich. A319. 26 years old already, a millennial. This airplane began flying in '98. DLW. Also, it's getting dark in Leiden. Yeah, it does look like activating clouds over there. Now, Robin says, loved big golf ball on the roof. I never looked at it that way, but now that you mention it, it's something that is hard to unsee. It does look like a big golf tee with a somewhat small golf ball teed up. Now, where is God with his driver to tee off? Yeah, now I cannot unsee it. Thanks for that, Robin. Hey Monique, goedemorgen, good morning. Yeah, the KBX is returning. I also don't know more details about when and where and whatnot. Raphael says it looks like a white volleyball. Hey there, T-Mac, good morning. There's also a golf shoe in that size near the A2 in Breukelen. Is that so? Is that on the side of the Chinese restaurant, or is it on the side of... yeah, the other side. Hey Martijn, goedemorgen. Fred, good morning. DJ Danny Remaster, good morning. All others who have joined in the meantime, good morning. Right. Getting dark in Leiden. Will we stay dry? Wasn't expecting that to become an issue today. EasyJet A319 arriving from Prague. Up next, Czech Republic, 1 hour and 10 minutes of flight time. The airplane is 17 years old, first flight March 2007. Hey there Cornelis, good evening. The Leinders, good morning. .747s will not be coming in. The A380 is late and will land on runway 27 more than likely. So it is going to be a very boring stream, and I'm sort of getting a sneaking suspicion, slowly but surely, that it's also going to be a very short stream, because I think we have rain forming south of me, which is coming this way. So maybe you're better off watching the webcam at London Heathrow. Now we do have big planes coming in from the east, from the west, obviously. But if you're looking for 747s and A380s today, this is not the day. We have a 3 airplane glide slope shot with an A321 from Frankfurt in the foreground. Lufthansa flight 988, 49 minutes on the way. 14-year-old airplane, first flight October 2009. The numbers 2 and 3 are KLM and Transavia 737-800s from Copenhagen and Olbia respectively. J.W. Slijm, representing Groningen, nice, morning. Mr. Blue Sky, good morning. Lance signing off. See you later, mates. He says. Alright, not a single stutter of the Zoom rocker so far. Fingers crossed. It was just a dust particle that a little bit of compressed air blew away. Yeah, thought so, Adrian. Summer in the Netherlands. And another dichotomy in the sky. Yay! 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 Let's keep looking to the north. At least there's blue in the sky. Rafael asks, which Lufthansa livery is better, old or new? I think I like the older better. Similar with Iceland Air. More colorful. I don't like the trend of airliners going to more monotonous or dual-colored airplanes, white and one single color. And in that respect, I liked the blue and yellow old Lufthansa better than what they have today. Now it's the big rocker on the camera, Wolfgang. I also have a zoom rocker on my handle, the handle that I have attached. I use slow speed for zooming in and out during landings. That's on the camera. That's the one that was stuttering. This is the fast zoom in and out. I have a different speed set to the zoom rocker on my handle. That one is working perfectly fine and was working perfectly fine. It was the slow zoom rocker for zooming in and out during departures and landings that was hampering. Put some compressed air. I've got one of those compressed air bottles. Used that yesterday. Seemed to do the trick. Also testing at home. And I also have the variable speed zoom rocker that is remote, that attaches to the remote control port of the camera and is attached separately to my tripod. That's the one that I got gifted from Lambert Lickman. That I use particularly for keeping the airplane more or less a constant size when they are flying away or taxiing away, so that you can zoom in more or less at the same speed as the airplane is getting smaller or normally would get smaller, giving the illusion of it standing still, which it isn't. So all the zooming in and out that I do right now is with the rocker that was stuttering just yesterday. Now, so far, working a treat. And then now, as it is slowly moving away, I can apply a little bit of zooming in with that remote. And you can see it moves away, but it more or less stays the same size. That's when, and if I don't move, you can see, if you look in the graphs, you can see it's very slowly zooming in. Makes for an optical illusion that it is more or less standing still. Anyway, those are the trade secrets. Now everybody is going to copy it and get bigger than AMS Live. Delta Airlines Start 48 up next, arriving from New York. A330-300 has the potential to get loud. Let's hope it will. 6 hours and 9 minutes on their way. 7-year-old airplane. First flight, January 2017. Hey Lisa, morning. No hangover from the partying this weekend with Belgian Day, the national holiday. Jasiomir, good morning. Ron, good morning. Better. That could have been better. Hey there, Andy. Good morning. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Hope that also goes for you, my friend. Now, will we keep it dry over here? That remains to be seen. A little bit of what looks like activation of the clouds And that's directly in the direction the wind is blowing from. So it's coming towards us. We don't get deceived by the blue in the foreground. It is actually coming this way. Well, as we say in Dutch, de soep wordt niet zo heet gegeten als die wordt opgediend. Which literally translated means the soup will not get eaten as hot as it gets served. Now, you tell me what that translates to, what expression that translates to in the English language. The gist of it is seeing is believing. Let's just wait and see if it really will be that bad as they're saying it will be. Second pair of headphones gone, Maria says. Hope you're well insured then, Maria. Yeah, Belgians and beer, that's a good combination, absolutely. Bunch of drunks, all of them. Well, we'll have to make do with small potatoes again. BA flight 430 up next. London Heathrow, it is arriving from 200 nautical miles. G-Mid. That's mid with DT. 23 years old. You do that, Maria. You do that. Anyway, it turns out that Maria has the most expensive Bose sound noise cancelling headphones. Well, I drink so much vodka, Lisa, to stay hydrated. You know that. Very important when you're standing out here constantly being exposed to sun and wind that you don't dehydrate. Sipping on some nice cool vodka as we speak. Yummy. Hey there, Ron. Good morning. Next up, Embraer 175 arriving from Southampton. And Jane can't think of anything analogous to the soup, the soup being served expression that we have. Yeah. The soup does not get eaten as hot as it gets served. That's what we say. Dirk is signing off, wants to see planes take off and Heathrow is live. Well, enjoy Heathrow then, Dirk. See you in the next one. Okay. Another warning from one of my weather apps. In my hometown, in 30 minutes it might rain, or it is going to rain, and 20 minutes later it is dry again. Okay, no warnings for Schiphol yet, or Vijfhuizen, so let's just see what the morning will bring. Next up is Transavia, arriving from Palma de Mallorca, 737-800, 24 years old, first flight February 2000. Fireworks are also being set off on the other side. There's the culprit. It's coming from over there somewhere. Gotcha. Oh wow. Nice demonstration of physics there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. That's 7 seconds. Nice display of physics there. The difference between the speed of sound and the speed of light. Looking dark over there. Let's not look there then. Just ignore it. No, indeed, Lise, those are the inhabitants that are complaining about noise from Schiphol. They're shooting guns. Well, I kid you not, we did see hunters over here. When was it? Last year fall? Was it winter? They were hunting in the fields, the wheat fields to the left. Air Canada, arrival from Montreal, A330-300. Star Alliance livery. Wasn't very loud. Bit of a bummer. Flight 900. I think they were hunting ducks or something. Ducks or birds. Ashley has another equivalent in German. Der Brei wird so heiß nicht gegessen, als vom Feuer kommt. Things are not as bad as they look. Yeah, things are not as bad as they look. I think that covers it. Bit more sterile expression than talking about soup. Or der Brei. E2 Embraer up next, and behind it is another KLM 737 arriving from Heathrow. The E2 is arriving from Edinburgh, KLM flight 924. Third airplane, glistening in the background. That would be ITA Airways. Nice. A320 arriving from Milan. No A220 sadly. Oh wow. It seems that the zoom rocker is functioning normally again. That is so pleasing. Lena says, wird heißer gekocht, als es gegessen wird. Excellent. Wunderbar, fabelhaft. What is up, Alan? Thank you so much for your super chat, mate. People on the plane hunting ducks, you've gone mad. No, mate, I've just started. The best has yet to come. We're only just warming up, mate. Rafael says, boy, do you like ITA Airways or Alitalia? Can I like both? Is that also an answer that I am allowed to give? Well, my one experience with Alitalia back in the day was not a good one. flew back with Alitalia to Rome from Tokyo Narita. And we were on a flight that we would be able to see the sunset. We would fly along with the direction of the sunset, so it would be a very slow motion sunset. I already calculated, or at least I reasoned which window seat I needed to have, left or right. It was the left hand side. I booked a left hand window seat for the return flight, got the camera ready and fully expecting to be able to take beautiful pictures of a sunset over Russia, which you were still allowed to fly over back then. And the window was fully scratched and the airplane was fully, it was completely full. There was no way I could switch seats with somebody else. Couldn't take any pictures. It was hard to look out of the window even. It was such an old, worn 777. Blech. No wonder they've gone bankrupt. Livery wise, ITA Airways all day. It's no comparison. ITA Airways, flight 120, A320 having arrived from Milan. 15-year-old airplane, first flight, April 2009. No up-close butt shot, sadly. Jane says, I like the ITA livery as long as I don't look at the toothpaste smear on the tail. Oh, is that something you find distracting? It's not a yellow dot, but it's a toothpaste smear. It's not that bad, is it? I think them not painting the engine casings in the same blue is a missed opportunity. I think that is something I feel more sad about than the tricolor on the back. Now, rain was expected to fall further south, my hometown over there. I'm not surprised if it is going to rain over there. Question is, will that rain also fall over here? Well, if this stream is going to end prematurely due to weather, not a lot is lost. That's the silver lining, because there were no 747s on the way before the A380, and the A380 is expected past 1 o'clock, which means it's going to land on runway 27. And OC asks, what happened with the stream yesterday? Well, I still don't know. Everything was working normally here. My camera was working, the connection seemed to be working, my modem was working. No error messages or anything. And in the meantime, I am seeing in the chat that you guys were experiencing stuttering and lower resolution. I think either it was an issue with YouTube or it was an issue with my data connection. Even though the modem said that there was a normal connection. I have my data subscription from KPN, which used to be the National Post and Telecom Agency in the Netherlands before it got privatized. It is renowned, should be good, one of the best if not the best in terms of reliability. Didn't give any issues on the modem yesterday, so I still have no clue what happened. But considering nothing, I didn't change anything compared with Saturday, and Saturday it was searingly warm and everything kept working normally. I'm hoping it was a one-off occurrence. I pride myself in having a very reliable setup that normally always works, and only if it doesn't work, it's often an operator error, me forgetting to charge something or forgetting to top up the data, but not because of the hardware itself. So yeah, don't know. That's the answer. The short answer is I don't know. I was furious. Went out hoping to film the A380 for you guys. Alrighty. A320neo arrival from Copenhagen, EasyJet. 1 hour 6 minutes on the way. 5-year-old airplane. First flight July 2019. Shit's starting to get real over here. It's definitely getting ever more dark over there. Just checking the weather radar app right now. Seems to indicate a little bit of rain. Now, my hometown is over here. Vijfhuizen, which is the town nearby the Polderbaan, is over there. And main port Schiphol is over there. So we see something forming, coming this way. It doesn't look substantial, it might still intensify. Interesting. Interesting. Meanwhile, E2 has landed. The only shower in the Netherlands. Right near Schiphol, of course. How else? Right, Alan has to go. See you later, mate. Mick asks, can you also see departing planes? Yeah, in the distance. KLM Flight 765 up next, arriving from Bonaire. A330-300. 8 hours and 42 minutes underway. It's the fucker. What up, motherfucker? The PH, aka. The airplane is 12 years old. First flight was in February 2012. Well, Mick is going to Jakarta with GA89. You will be taking off from the runway that is furthest away from here. Enjoy your journey and your stay. If you're going to Jakarta, we will be seeing the same as of this airplane when you take off from 18 left. It's really far away. Well, I wonder. I think maybe the severest part of the shower is going towards Schiphol. Maybe we are in the clear over here. Man, I wish I could go wider than I am already showing you guys. This is already zoomed out, but nice little summery shower. Oh nice, Bali and Jakarta as a pit stop in between. Well, again, enjoy your holiday, Mick. Should be nice. Ian Formula asks if KLM is retiring the A330. Well, eventually they will. Eventually they will. Your father is back. Game Zone is back. Mr. Laffers Live, good morning. Mr. Laffers Live warns for a UFO coming. Oh dear. Oh, I do see something that still is unidentified. Sassy. Okay, no longer an unidentified object. EasyJet A319 arriving from Geneva. Right, well, there is also a bit of darkness over there. I think that might be coming this way. An alarm says that the majority of the shower is going to go to Schiphol and might miss us over here. Again, dodging bullets here is what we do. Taking shots of vodka and dodging other types of bullets. Well, Chrissy Coot also dodging the camera today. Screw him then. Yeah, time to catch the umbrella, me myself says. It is lying in my car. I always have one with me, but I didn't take it out. Wasn't expecting rain today. No. Forecast indicated a single droplet today. And if you look now, this is the only shower in the entirety of the Netherlands. That must be God taking a vengeance for making jokes about Jesus. That is karma. Or maybe he's finally coming to Earth to take a swing at this teed up golf ball. The tee is a bit oversized, or the golf ball is a bit undersized. Right. It's interesting to see how such a shower develops. Now what worries me a little bit is that it is also extending over there a little bit, but that could also be darkness because of shadow. There he is. What is up, Lee? I was doing fine. Now I'm not sure. Might start raining here. Not sure yet if we are going to get wet here. Royal Air Maroc arriving from Nador, or at least it is Electra Airways flying for Royal Air Maroc. A320, 2 hours and 45 minutes on the way. The LZ EAI. AI! It is AI! AI seeping through aviation. 21-year-old airplane, first flight September 2002. Electric. Wow. Speed it is going already. It is going to take the first exit. Otherwise we will see go around. Well, it seems that the severest part of the shower will pass over Schiphol itself, not so much us over here. Might get a few droplets. We'll have to wait and see. Checking the weather app closely. The only shower in the Netherlands right now, and we're standing right on the edge of it. Yay! No! Yay! Oh no! Let's see, we have an Embraer 190 coming in, arriving from Manchester. 44 minutes underway, Embraer 190. Thank God, back to the Embraers. 12 years old. Began flying somewhere in 2012. There's a little bit of darkness over there that is coming this way, so we might see a few droplets, I think. So far it doesn't look to be very severe, at least on the radar. It does look dark. How bad it's going to be, we'll see. We have a Delta A330 as number 2, being preceded by an Embraer 190 arriving from Brussels. KLM flight 1704 arriving from Brussels. Might also be a good way to travel to the Netherlands on your next visit, Lisa. Take this airplane. A whole 27 minutes of flight for 90 nautical miles, less than 100 nautical miles. It's the Visa. It's not a credit card, but the PHEZA. 15 years old, first flight October 2008. The airplane behind it is Delta Airlines Flight 162. A330-300 arriving from Minneapolis, Minnesota. An Epic R has to go to trim the hedge, and it's huge. Well, best of luck then. AJet in the AJet livery today. Didn't it also, I think the day before yesterday we also saw it in the AJet livery. Looks better than all white, nothing and nothing but monotony. Yeah, only one shower in the Netherlands right now. Guess where it is? Rest of the nation basking in sunshine. But yeah, I had to flip a finger to a cloud. God got annoyed. This is his vengeance. Just wait till I meet you one day. Arrgh. I think we have a score to settle. Did you have a lot of rain in Rijnsburg, Gerrit? Delta Airlines Flight 162 arriving from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Let's hope it is going to be the loud one. The airplane is 19 years old. First flight, March 2005. That's what I'm talking about. Well, the majority of the shower will pass south of me, over Schiphol itself. Might get a few droplets. Yeah, I think I have paper handkerchiefs with me to clean the lens if needed. Jasje uit, Adrian says. I'm not wearing a jacket, mate. It's too warm. Oh, beautiful picture of KLM flight 636 if you look on flight radar. The next airplane now coming this way, 777-200 with a nice rainbow in the background. Was that taken at Schiphol? I think it might be. Might have been. Arriving from Las Vegas. Well, if the plane arriving from Toulouse isn't filled with losers, then this one might be. Gamblers lost their money in Las Vegas. This airplane underway now for 9 hours and 37 minutes. The PH-BQF, 20 years old. First flight March 2004. Right, let's get loud. Just joined us, welcome to the show. You are watching Airways Live. My name is Boy. It's beautiful summery weather over here in the Netherlands, as you guys can see. There's exactly one shower in the Netherlands. Can you guess where it is? What a fucking surprise. I feel a few light drizzly droplets falling right now. Are they already on the lens? I think they are. Give that lens a clean once it has become dry, unless it really gets in the way. Ah, the rainbow picture was made in Montreal, Tati says. Nice. How do you know? Hey there, Hans. Good morning. 3 airplanes on the glide slope. Nice glide slope shot there. And Brer 175 arriving from Norwich in the foreground, and Brer 190 arriving from London City behind it. KLM 737 arriving from Birmingham behind it. The number 4 not yet visible, but soon to be. A320neo, playtime. KLM flight 1056 arriving from Norwich. 35 minutes on the way. The airplane 8 years old. First flight March 2016. The second Electra arriving from Nador. Landing on runway 27, Marissa says. So just one Electra over here. Unless we get to see some fireworks in the shower over here. Not sure what we will. Haven't heard anything so far. Now, a little bit of rain will be good for the weed over here. Dutch weed, we have entire fields filled with them. Dutch weed is famous, of course. Runway 27. Oh, and we can definitely see some precipitation over there. Nice lighting. Is that Electra? Or is that a different airplane? No, it's Austrian, isn't it? Huh. Isil says, fierce rain in Hoofddorp right now. Yeah, that's what I also saw on the buienradar. The severe part of the shower is passing really close to us, but not over us. Again, trying to multitask. Yeah. Severe part of the shower is passing east of me, southeast of me. Ladies and gentlemen, the only shower in the Netherlands right now. Here on Amos Live. Well, I felt a few droplets just now. Now I don't anymore. We're still good here. Fingers crossed. I bet Rick Meester has done a rain dance over in the north. I bet it was Rick who caused this. This is KLM flight 1042, arriving from Birmingham. 737-800, 4 years old, PHBCL. Right, so the flap surfaces look clean, but the inside of those spoilers, yuck. Revotic says misleading stream title. Yeah. It was sunny here. If you check back the beginning of the stream, we had blue skies all over. Never seem to get it right here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what time is it? Even though the color does not stand out as much with the current lighting conditions, it is playtime indeed. Flight 460 A320neo arriving from Reykjavik. 2 hours and 15 minutes underway. The airplane began flying in March 2023, making it a year and a half or something old. Right, small droplets once again falling, which is why I have turned the camera away from the direction of the wind. Keep the lens as dry as possible. Now, the majority of the rain is going to pass really close by. You can definitely tell that there is a bit of rain falling. If you look behind, a bit hazy, but the majority is going in the direction of Schiphol, the main platform area. That's the silver lining of being over here, that you are at least a bit further away from Schiphol itself. In this case, that is favorable. You can already see, because of the haziness, everything in the background, that there is a little bit of rain in between us. It's the only shower in the Netherlands right now. If you look on the weather radar, all is clean. If you look on the satellite, yeah, there is a band of clouds, but the shower is the only one in the whole of the Netherlands. Well, there you go. That's what you get for angering God, flipping off clouds. Gerrit says that in Rijnsburg the sun is already shining. Nice. EasyJet A319 arriving from London Luton, flight 22515. Well, Mattia, check the beginning of the stream. We did begin with blue skies all over. It was sunny and it is going to get sunny again. Just not right now. Not right now. We have an Embraer 175 coming in and then a Dreamliner. In the foreground we have KLM flight 1070 arriving from Bristol. 52 minutes underway. Glide slope visibility perfect. That's the silver lining of this weather. The airplane is 6 years old, first flight April 2018. and TUI Dreamliner arriving from Willemstad, Curaçao will be next. Imagine you returning from Willemstad, Curaçao, having had a wonderful week of warm weather and sunny weather. You fly into the Netherlands and you see all the blue sky and you can see everywhere, and then you arrive in the vicinity of Schiphol and then you see this and you think, oh fudge. Should have stayed in Curaçao. Why couldn't that IT outage happen today? Well, in the meantime, in the direction the wind is blowing from, further up ahead, in the direction Gerrit is also living, it is looking a bit brighter already. So the end of the shower is already coming this way. Except for a few light droplets that are more visible on lenses and my glasses than getting equipment or myself wet. It only has created a little darkness. Right, drizzle time. Let's see what the radar is looking at. What's it looking like? I should say, not looking at, looking like. Yeah. Light drizzle. Next up, KLM flight 1944, German Airways Embraer 190 flying for KLM, arriving from Boshel, having dropped off some nasty bosses. 1 hour and 5 minutes underway, 17-year-old airplane, began flying somewhere in 2007, the Dawsey. We have another 777 coming in. Hey Aphrodite, goedemorgen. Is it morning still? I think it is. Right, now there's also a little bit of moisture on the runway, so if any airplanes were to use their reversers, we might even get to see a little bit of spray. Right, it's raining a little bit harder now. Let me see. The next airplane to arrive is approaching, is flying base, trying to spot it. I think I have it. There it is. Arriving from Willemstad, Curaçao, KLM flight 736, 777-300, 8 hours and 19 minutes on the way. 3-year-old airplane, first flight January 2021. Well, in the meantime, it is raining a bit more substantially over here. Let me at least get one of my emergency bags so that I can at least hold the camera a bit, keep it a little bit dry. Little garbage bag, or at least have to make sure that it is not in front of the lens. Let's see. Any little bit will help. This is KLM flight 736, 777-300 arriving from Willemstad, Curaçao, the PHB VW. 3 years old, first flight January 2021. 8 hours and 21 minutes on the way. More or less folded a garbage bag over the camera so that at least it is shielded somewhat from the droplets that are falling. It is already looking a bit lighter behind me, but it's raining hard enough for the camera to get wet, since that's the only component that isn't waterproof. The phone is, I'm not too worried about it. Makeshift umbrella. Makes it a bit harder to reach for the zoom rocker, but at least I have the remote still. That's my umbrella. Giving out now. Just fold it back a little. Really funny sight. Wish I could film it, but the camera is where it is mounted on. Garbage bag folded over the camera, over the microphone, but at least it prevents it from getting more wet. All that water makes me thirsty. Time for some vodka. We have some nice incoming planes. We have an Embraer 190 first, but then a 777-300, 787-10, and the A350 from Corendon is returning. Hope the sun is also going to return, because I'm a bit wet now and actually starting to get a bit cool here. T-shirt and shorts, perfect for sunny weather. Not for the only rain shower in the nation. Look on the weather radar, buienradar.nl. It really is the only bit of rain in the entire nation right now. The rest of the country basking in sunshine. But no, boy had to flip his finger to a cloud. Angered God, this is karma. Well, screw you. Screw you. I'm not going away. I'm staying. Fudge you and your son Jesus. Well, the ASMR is already slowing down. You can hear that the rain is still falling, but not as intensely anymore as a couple of minutes ago. Behind me it is getting brighter already, a bit like how the backdrop looks in the field of view right now. It seems like things are going to get better again. Right, the only shower in the nation. Luckily it is getting brighter already, so it shouldn't take too long anymore before it gets dry. Right now, still raining. There's that song used to say, after the rain comes sun, after the sun comes rain again. This is KLM flight 758 arriving from Panama City. 9 hours and 23 minutes underway. 787-10 Dreamliner. No, wait, that's the wrong airplane. This is a 777-300 arriving from Vancouver. Right. The next airplane to arrive is approaching from Panama City, KLM flight 758, 787-10 Dreamliner, 9 hours 25 minutes underway. HBKI, 3 years old, first flight August 2020. And I remember having read somewhere that the S24 Ultra also has a certain coating or something that makes it work with rain. And it looks like it does. My old phone, when droplets on the phone screen would topple down, would interpret it as being a swipe. And so for the camera, the phone is... Oh, no, I spoke too soon. And now the chat and flight radar closed down. More lightness is coming, so we have to endure the rain for a bit longer. Let me see if I can wipe the phone screen dry. It has accumulated a lot of droplets, and if they start rolling, maybe it was a different phone that had that coating. where you could also operate it when the screen was wet, just like when it is dry. But luckily I have my handkerchiefs with me. Okay. Time for the Corendon A350 up next, arriving from Willemstad, Curaçao. 8 hours and 36 minutes on the way. The EC NTB, 2 years old, first flight April 2022. Oh, we get a little finale with more intensive rain. Nice lighting though, has to be said. Right, the only rain shower in the Netherlands that no weather forecast app predicted. Hence the misleading title, Sunny Arrivals. Luckily this is where the wind is coming from. It is brightening up again already. Looking directly west of me I can already see a bit of blue, so I'm hoping the sun will dry me up very quickly. It is a bit chilly now, being a bit soaked. But at least my makeshift solution to keep the camera dry seems to be working a treat. I see my camera drying up under the garbage bag that I laid over it. Luckily there's hardly any wind. Back to the narrow bodies it is. We have an Embraer 190 arriving from Newcastle and an Embraer 190 arriving from Aberdeen behind it. Both from KLM. KLM flight 954. Embraer 190 arriving from Newcastle, 51 minutes underway. PHEXF, 8 years old, first flight December 2015. Could that be it? Could we have seen the worst of it? Visibility to the north. Now a bit worse, because the rain is now north of us. We'll get better again. German Airways Embraer 190 up next. Flying for KLM, flight 912 arriving from Aberdeen. 1 hour and 5 minutes underway. 16-year-old airplane, first flight somewhere in 2008, my guess is January. Now, if you've been enjoying the stream so far, but you haven't already, don't forget to drop a like. Really helps to spread this content and this channel, promote this channel to people who might also be interested in streams such as these, but who haven't come across the channel yet. So your like really does help to spread this content to more aviation fans throughout the world. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already to stay informed of upcoming live streams in the future. I think we are slowly returning to normalcy. With squeaky brakes on Embraers. Also the first bit of blue over there in the sky coming this way. So this is where the wind is blowing from. This is where the weather is coming from. We might have angered God, or at least I have, but we're not budging. Screw you. And Harry says so too. Screw you. We're staying. We're staying put. Absolutely. Meanwhile, K1, dry in the van, trying to give a wave, but I'm getting the silent treatment. I'm being ignored. Shish, shish, shish. Got a 777-200 coming in after the next airplane. This is number 175, arriving from Cardiff. Squeaky clean. Also the inside of the spoilers. That looked the deal, the part. Right. Looks like it has become dry. Time to take off. The garbage bag, which held everything dry quite nicely. Yeah, the only shower in the whole nation in the vicinity of Schiphol, JG. Right. We've got rid of the bag. Now, just received a notification of a PayPal donation from Anthony Voskou. Anthony, thank you so much. I hope you are watching. I did receive your PayPal donation just now. Thank you so much for that. Now, let me also dry the screen of my phone, because there are droplets on it, and if they start rolling, it's being interpreted as a swipe. Let's also not forget the airplane that is approaching 777-200 by United. If you just joined the show, welcome. Only one rain shower in the whole of the Netherlands, and it just passed us by. Everything's still a little wet here. Phone screen is dry again, so let me also open up the chat and flight radar once more. Okay. Now, let me first try some things up. The next airplane to approach is a 777-300 arriving from Atlanta, Georgia, KLM. Got the garbage bag dry. Also have to clean my glasses, which have droplets on them. Right, let's have a look at the camera lens. I think that the droplets that were on them have dried up, so if there are no wet droplets on them, might as well leave it as it is. I think it will not be very distracting if the droplets have dried up already. Alrighty, next up, KLM flight 622. 777-300 arrival from Atlanta, Georgia, 7 hours and 11 minutes on the way. The PHBVP, 8 years old, February 2016. Let's see what else is in the pipeline. We have a 777-200 arrival from LAX and 2 Embraer 190s in between. So, big picture overview, folks. We just had the only shower in the Netherlands. It has passed us by and is now northeast of us. The wind is coming from this direction and it is a bit more open already. Two Embraer 190s coming in. And we have a KLM 777 that is looking to become number 3. So yeah, the only rain shower in the Netherlands, and it just passed us by. Now over Amsterdam. Good riddance. In the meantime, Emirates still expected, just past 1 o'clock. We have Suriname expected 109 plus Ultra. That will be landing on Polderbound regardless. Current runway use. Once again, the only runway being used for arrivals, we are standing next to it. Let's have a look at the METAR. Do a refresh. Ceiling at 4,500 feet. Shower rain, towering cumulus clouds. Yeah. As if we didn't know already. Visibility is going to improve as the shower moves further away from us, so visibility will improve again. Just before the shower passed over, we had beautiful lighting. Right, let's adjust the title. Surviving the only rain shower in the Netherlands. Okay. Thought we might have seen a Captain Wheelie landing, but it wasn't. Now, Chris, thank you so much for your super chat there, mate. Have a coffee on me, mate. I will definitely do that, or maybe even a glue wine. Yeah, no. Thank you so much, mate. I'll definitely have a cup of coffee later today. Right, we have an Embraer 190 from Eastern Airways, a Britty hopper coming in from Humberside. Behind it, we should, on paper, in theory, see KLM flight 604 arriving from LAX, 777-200. Glide slope visibility not the best yet. Right, well, Maria, do your thing as a moderator. If the chat gets too much F1 dominated, you have carte blanche as a moderator to intervene, and that goes for all moderators. Beep, beep. Okay, there it is. KLM flight 604, 777-200 arriving from LAX. 9 hours and 56 minutes on the way. The PHBQA, 20 years old. First flight September 2003. And what is going on here? The sun is trying to shine again. We have a shadow. We're warming up again. We're drying up. We made it. We made it through. God tried to chase us away, but we withstood. Maya says, cannot delete comments of a moderator. Oh dear. Well, if I have to intervene divinely, let me know. Right, talking about lighting. What is going to do? What is the sun going to do? And what kind of effect is it going to have on the lighting? So looks nice. Sun illuminated with darkness in the background. And says, surely if you can have your ducks, we can have our cars. Not on this channel. I run the show here. This is my channel. Instead of Formula 1, why not look at Harry? I will hypnotize you. You can now walk over coals on bare feet. Not get burned. Look into my eyes. Look in it. Oh, let's go back to manual focus. There we go. Another Britty hopper coming in, Embraer 190 arriving from Darlington. Flying for KLM, flight 964. Glide slope visibility not that great, but there is a second airplane visible now, only because it has the lights on. Hey, Jendrosik also back in the chat, good to see you, mate. Embraer 190 long range, being employed on a 255 nautical mile flight. 17-year-old airplane, began flying somewhere in 2007. Now, is it going to stay dry? Looking in this direction, I'm not too sure. And look here. Check out this beautiful predator bird. Sitting on the pole right next to me. Yeah, beautiful. It looks cute. It looks so adoring. Adorable. Adoring, adorable. And says, I think that is a Kestrel. So that is Fidel Kestrel. It is Fidel. Fidel also survived the wrath of God, although in the direction the wind is blowing from. That's what I was trying to show you. Definitely a bit more sketchy clouds. Cute little murderer indeed, Jane. Well, there are cyclists and pedestrians now over the cycling path approaching, so that was his cue to go away. Next up, JetBlue arriving from Boston, A321neo. Some coots in the water. We're not completely alone. Not sure if that is the bird control or whether that is a technical assistance vehicle or something. Right, there is the airplane. JetBlue arriving from Boston. 5 hours 56 minutes on the way. First flight of this airplane was in November last year, making it less than a year old. Or as it would say on flight radar, brand new. Look at the wingtip, the flap tips, vortices. That's what these A321neos are very good at producing. Right, time for an Embraer 175, and after that a couple of heavies again. Embraer 175, arrival from Nice, which is nice. 1 hour 38 minutes on the way, 7-year-old airplane, first flight September 2016. 2 A330s will follow after it. A KLM A330-200, which will probably not get loud, and Delta Airlines A330-300 arrival from Minneapolis, which might get loud. Hey there, Klaus. Back home again. Okay. Well, next time you guys come visit, I'll still be around. So, hope you guys still enjoyed your trip over here. I will see you in the next one, undoubtedly. In the meantime, Russell has returned with his chums, who are sitting separately of him. Are they in a fight? Have they been in a fight? Are they separated? Who knows? Wouldn't be surprised about anything anymore these days. Hey there, Jin. Hey there, Maria. Hey there, Art. Mevrouw Robin. Good day. Welcome one and all. We just survived the only rain shower in the Netherlands. Nobody foresaw it. It wasn't predicted, but it still came. Now, in the aftermath, visibility a bit impaired of the glide slope, but that will get better again, hopefully. KLM Flight 696, returning from Toronto. A330-200. Now, I'm seriously wondering if we are going to stay dry here. It is looking a bit more dark. I think that the weather is coming more or less from that direction, but not sure yet. Whether or not it is going to stay dry. We did see rain earlier. Right now it is dry. This is Delta Airlines Flight 164, arrival from Minneapolis, Minnesota. A330-300, 7 hours and 33 minutes on the way. The airplane is 17 years old, first flight November 2006. Will it get loud? Maria, I'm not going to refund a third pair of headphones for you. Turn down the volume. Be careful. Meanwhile, taking a few swigs of vodka to stay warm. Hey, KLM Flight 755, also approaching. Arrival from Guayaquil. 737 behind this airplane and an Embraer 175 behind it. Another rain shower expected, Adrian. Come on. Really? I'm done with the showers. Yeah, so there is another shower forming apparently. Man. It's the only precipitation in the whole of the Netherlands. Only here, only here. KLM flight 1004, arrival from London Heathrow, 737-800. Next up. So there is a bit of blue over there, but don't be deceived by it. This is what we need to look for, what is coming. Another shower is forming, apparently. Luckily, glide slope visibility is improving again with the shower that tormented us before, slowly but surely moving away. Embraer 175 will be next. Arrival from Leeds. 44 minutes on the way. KLM 737-900 in the SkyTeam livery will be next after that, the number 2. The Red Wine Express from KLM returning from Bordeaux. Now number 3. Yeah, it's already beginning. It's already beginning. Hey there, Clemencia. Good to see you again. No chance to dry up properly. KLM flight 936 in the SkyTeam livery, arriving from Glasgow. 737-900. 1 hour and 6 minutes on the way. 23-year-old airplane. First flight June 2001. June 2001. So this airplane began flying a few months before 9/11. Just to put it in perspective. Quite a long time ago already. At least to me it feels like it. Was there Wi-Fi back in the day? At least this airplane doesn't have a Wi-Fi hump. Hey there, Infinity, also back in the chat. Good to see you again, mate. Two airplanes visible on the glide slope. Red Wine Express in the foreground. KLM Flight 755 behind it. Red Wine Express is KLM Flight 1442, a German Airways Embraer 190 arriving from Bordeaux. 1 hour and 26 minutes underway. 15 years old. First flight somewhere in 2009. Again. Now a big thank you to Rafael, who just became one of our new Aurora Sky Lounge members. Thank you so much for choosing AMS Live. And that also goes for Nathan, who also just became a member. Welcome both of you. Thank you both for choosing AMS Live. Hope you guys like it in the lounge. The custom emojis are now at your disposal. Use them wisely. Don't be scared to use them. You can spam us to death with them. This KLM Flight 755. 777-200 arriving from Guayaquil. Now next up is going to be KLM Flight 744, 777-300 arriving from Lima in Peru. 11 hours and 30 minutes on the way. The PHBVB, 16 years old, first flight March 2008. Somewhere behind it should be an Air France A321, and only vaguely do we see the lights over there. We have a Delta A330 that is behind it. So that is the number 3 now. Also checking the weather radar apps because I'm not liking the look of what is coming. It does look like the rain falling from this will be a bit more severe, with the severity passing overhead and not past me. Right, Delta Airlines flight 136 arriving from Detroit this is. Right, so this is what I'm now looking at. That is coming directly towards me. And we're getting right the middle of it by the looks of it. So also looking to see, is it intensifying? Right. After updaten, you need to pay attention. Yeah, now I'm getting the weather warnings. In 10 minutes, light rain. 15 minutes later, it is going to be dry again. Right. Air Oink Oink has landed. Having returned from Istanbul. Not liking the look of this. Then again, the garbage bag did work nicely. Your father, my gear is not waterproof. Even though my camera is a professional camera, they're not as waterproof as phones are these days. That's the major bottleneck. Microphone, not waterproof. Camera, not waterproof. Laptop, not waterproof. The laptop is in the laptop tent. That's the least of my concerns. Right, we have number 190 returning from Stuttgart. started raining already in Hoofddorp. This is what I'm looking at. Right. The thing is, I dislike what I'm looking at, but I think I'm already too late to pack in. Still gonna get wet regardless. Already past the point of no return in that respect. Other than that, the only thing I can do is put my camera in my backpack, but then the backpack still will get wet. No heavies until 1 o'clock. The A380 is expected still to arrive past 1 o'clock, right? Yeah, I'm not liking the look of this. I think I'm going to wrap up and at least make sure that the camera is packed in my backpack. I think it is starting to drizzle slowly but surely. And it also looks like the shower is intensifying. I think this one is going to be a bit more intense than the first one. So I'm going to wrap it up. Hope to see you again after tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. A big thank you also for the new members for becoming a member. Thanks for the super chats and all the other support. Hope to see you in the next one. Moderators, thank you for keeping the chat friendly and accessible. See you later in the week. Bye for now.